Hi and welcome to Drummers Review. I'm Matt and today we're going to be taking a look at a trio of Ludwig Universal Snare Drums. If you enjoy these videos then please don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified of future content. Also, for all the latest drum news and special features, check out drummersreview.com. Originally released in the 1920s as an affordable snare drum, the Universal was only available for around a decade. They have been updated and reintroduced in 2022 with a plethora of sonic options. In all, there are 12 different drums, 8 metal and 4 wood shells. Here today we have 3 of the wood shells, the cherry, the beech and the mahogany. The drums share some of the same features, in that all 3 drums measure 14 by 6.5 inch, are 6-ply 7.5mm thick shells, have 10 classic double-ended tube lugs, 2.3mm triple flanged hoops, Ludwig's P88i throw-off mechanisms and P35 butt plate, and 18-strand steel snare wires. The snares also feature an updated version of the original Universal badge, and all come fitted with Remo-made UT coated batter heads over clear UT snare side heads. The beech model has an RRP of £365, the cherry £382, and the mahogany comes in at £425. But before we go any further, let's take a further listen and then come back for our thoughts. From the outset, things felt and looked very familiar with the long tube lugs. The Beech had a lovely deep, rich tone and long overtones and sustain. It was thick and beefy, yet retained its sensitivity when played quietly. When cranked up, it was funky, warm, with good mids to fatten out the sound. The Cherry version had slightly shorter sustain than its Beech counterpart and sat very comfortably at the mid-high tuning range. Again, for a 6.5-inch drum, it was very sensitive and reacted very quickly to the slightest of taps. Finally, the Mahogany version, with its classic darker, big, smooth and focused sound, being tightened up and noticeably drier thanks to the maple re-rings. This drum recorded really well and was our favourite of the three. It was controlled and responsive and would be an instant hit in most genres of music. The Beech drum really stood out with its outer ply of reddish brown tinged, very figured sapele wood being particularly eye-catching. But all models had a classy sheen to them and were aesthetically pleasing. The updated P88i snare strainer is quiet, smooth and functional, and the detailed butt plate is a nice touch from a generic looking one on other drums of a similar price point. We would have loved to have had the walnut drum here as well to complete the set, and if there was one criticism, then it's the use of cheaper heads, which we would change out for a more industry standard version. As you've probably guessed already, we loved the Universal range. We feel that these drums should certainly be classed as musical chameleons, whether it's used in the heavier rock settings, quieter jazz trios, or on stage in an orchestral performance. These drums are very characterful and would complement all styles perfectly. With prices starting from £365, then if you are in the market for a new affordable snare, then we highly recommend you checking out the Universal range from such a legendary name in drumming. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and as always, please leave us a comment with your thoughts. Subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified of future content, and we'll see you next time here at Drummers Review.